For 31-year-old Ukrainian Dasha Ivanovna, leaving home with her children was not an easy decision, and her husband had to stay behind. Without him, the young family has spent the last 3 days here, in what is now the largest refugee center in Europe.
Ну, насколько это может быть нормально, то нормально. Хорошо тут. Здесь, в принципе, все в порядке, нам всего хватает. Вообще Польша хорошо нас принимает, очень приятно, даже до слез где-то. Вот. Ну, а так переживаем за наших родных. Переживаем. Читаем новости.
Dasha is just one of the 3 million people who have fled violence in Ukraine. Most of them are now in Poland, where authorities in the capital Warsaw are straining to cope with the swelling numbers. This exhibition centre can sleep up to 20,000 people. It provides a temporary accommodation for people who have fled the conflict in neighbouring Ukraine. At the moment, 6,000 or 7,000 people are sleeping here whilst they wait to find more permanent accommodation or for onward travel to other places in Poland or around Europe. Sophie Chiang is a Taiwanese expat teaching in Warsaw. She has been organising funds from her friends and relatives in Taiwan and buying supplies for the refugees in Warsaw.
这个战争真的是太可怕了，对。那如果说我们能够帮助他们，我觉得应该要帮助他们，对。
Sophie is just one of the many people around the world moved by the plight of Ukrainians. Wei-chao, a Taiwan expat who has now lived in Poland for 10 years, has taken 2 Ukrainians into her own home.
As a Taiwanese in Poland, it's just like an Ukrainian in Poland. So I want to use my some knowledge or some experience in the past to support them how to go through this. Yeah.
21-year-old Margarita, who travelled for 64 hours on 7 trains to get to Warsaw from Cherkasy in central Ukraine, was not expecting to be welcomed by someone from the other side of the world.
I thought that people who helps, who put themselves in our shoes, they are also heroes, because it's not so easy to have some random people at your house to give them like anything you have. So it's also heroism for me.
It's been 3 weeks since Russian forces began their invasion of Ukraine, and in the last few days, Russian missile strikes have landed close to the Ukrainian border with Poland. People here are growing uneasy. But they say that won't stop them from doing what they can to help the millions who are fleeing Russian aggression. Rik Glauert for TaiwanPlus in Warsaw, Poland.